All right. That might have been a little bit more than 10 seconds, but good. You can stream a good game. Mod should be ad-free. Half of streamers would go broke though. Yeah, and subscribers. It's like when you subscribe for Disney Plus and hit you with ad every 5 minutes. I thought subscribers don't get hit with the ads. Was my understanding. The thing is that if I made it less frequent, then you'd get the pre-rolls and you'd also get ads in the middle of the stream. So I don't know. I could try and look into that again, because or maybe make it 3 minutes every hour instead of a half minute, 1 minute and a half every 30 minutes. Here, I'm gonna hit you with the ad now, while I do that. 20 seconds. Oh, okay. I'm starting to see what the problem here is. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna have to do some work after this stream. Apparently, it seems to want to bind both of my captures to the same thing. Weird. Okay. We'll start in 30 seconds while ads end, but... Alright. Okay. Alright, ad should be ending now. Cool.
Always watch your back.
Alright. Okay, there we go. Get those rats for him to go away. Hello?
This war must
end. Oh, okay, there it goes. That was weird. Hey, Seth, what's up? I let Window know that we're streaming a little bit, so. Good. Okay. Well. So there are a bunch of Crusaders here, and then there's some guys over here. I'm gonna go deeper in. We can. But the bridge out of the debris? That's 12, that's easy. That's hardly even a check. Even at level like 1, that's not much of a check. A 12?
Careful now.
Okay. Yeah, alright. What would happen if we fell down? We have to find another way around? Okay. Let's... well... let me see if there's anything else around here. Surely there must be something. Kalyssa, that seems like a named character. Hello? The elf hunched up next to you is clutching a small but deep puncture wound. Her appearance is quite remarkable. Her skin is blacker than the Garundi's, her teeth are fanged, and her hair is as grey as a crone's. Her crimson eyes glare at you with a gleam of malice. What are you looking at, soldier? Like what you see? Take a closer look at her strange appearance. Oh my god, we did it! With a +6. Ooh, and a 25. Oh, 19. Okay, that'll do it. It appears this woman is a drow. Her race is also known as dark or cavern elves. They are rarely seen on the surface, so it is surprising to encounter her here. Who are you? Giving you a scrutinizing look, she says harshly, "There's no point in you knowing, soldier. Trust me, the answer would only bring you misfortune, and still wouldn't be of any use to you. I'm a wanderer you won't ever meet again." "I can heal you." With a resolute shake of her head, she barks, "Don't. I can handle it myself. I don't like it when strangers cast spells on me. Heal her anyway. I can't leave you in this state." "To the abyss with you!" The elf tries clumsily to pull you away, but the magic doesn't work, and the stab wound heals quickly. Glaring at you, she mutters through clenched teeth, "Thanks and everything, but the next person who uses magic on me without my permission gets an arrow in the eye." "You're a drow, aren't you?" She flinches, looking at you with undisguised sorrow. "You have a keen eye for these things, don't you, soldier?" "You guessed correctly. I am a drow. But I don't think that gives you the right to judge me. There's much you don't know about me, and never will know. Believe me, it's for your own good." "Who wounded you?" She responds with a razor-sharp smile. "Have you noticed? The city is burning. There's a battle going on. I was wounded by a cultist." Amber is looking her over thoughtfully. "Her wounds are so strange. Not at all like mine. They burned me from the outside, but you were burned from within, I think." "It hurt, didn't it?" Unperturbed by her cold silence, Amber continues, "Yes, I can see that it hurt. I'm sorry that happened to you." "Well, I'm not going to attack her. I have to go. My gut tells me it's time I was leaving too. It's dangerous to stay here. Farewell, soldier." Okay, we're seeing her again for sure.
No, what is that?
Oh. Nice. Some gems. Strange place to have that, but sure, I won't say no to it. That's seriously the only way across is through that? Oh. Okay, the inner wall of Kenabres. Alright. Another athletics. Oh, there's a guy over there.
I won't let you hurt my friends.
Okay, well, they're dretches and abracandaleers. They're super easy. Right, thanks. I have a scroll of light wounds? Yeah. You can also attempt reading the scroll without possessing levels by using a use magic device. It's a situationally useful spell without wasting a spell slot on it. Yep. Okay. Actually, what I do have also is a wand of cure light wounds. Which is 13 charges. Okay. Nice. Camellia should probably also use it. And so should he.
Precisely.
Oh.
Time to rob them of their treasures.
Centipedes. Yeah, fuck them up. Necessary? I don't think so, but probably doesn't hurt. The less resources I use, the better, right? Bavanistan. More vendor trash. Okay. Rubbledom the actor? Even the huge pile of junk isn't enough to block out the exclamations coming from beneath it. "Reveal, O dearest darling beauty mine, why didst thou turn thy gaze on me, pray tell? Thy husband I called a friend a time, but love 'tis like an ocean, friendship, a well. But Willius, how are we to live, my sweet?" booms a deep masculine voice in response from beneath the same pile. Instant rustling follows. "Pass me the ale, would you?" Okay. What the fuck? The pile shifts easily, revealing an entrance to some kind of cellar. There's an interesting looking chest among the items. Oh, silver port. Okay, more vendor stuff. "Look, the door is open, and now we're completely at the mercy of whatever's up there, if it really is a demon." "We have nothing to fear. We have the power of inspiration, after all. But hand over my ladle and that rolling pin." What? Oh. What the fuck are these guys up to? "Now look, it's not a demon at all. Greetings, kind friend and rescuer. I am Grandma Gretlin, theater director, and these are members of my company." Granny, that's not a ladle. That's one of the props for the Malevolent Lich performance, the one Tina made. It's a scepter or something. She made it out of my ladle. She wanted to use a broom handle, but I put paid to that daft idea, says the dwarf with dignity. Oh, I've seen your show. You are very funny. Especially your play where the woman slowly climbs onto the chair while singing and then falls off again. Ember claps her hands in delight. Well, it is actually a great tragedy about unrequited love. The chair, you see, it represents a tower of rock rising above a raging sea like the finger of a giant. And the woman, she isn't supposed to fall, but rather gracefully cascade into the swirling abyss below, just like I showed her 100 times. But I'm glad you liked it. What were you doing down there? You were rehearsing. Our act distracts us from our fear and panic. The dwarf waves her ladle pathetically, doing a fair impression to the conductor. Really? When I'm scared, I eat. We tried that too, but our supplies ran out. But art. Oh, art is eternal. Can you get somewhere safe? Oh, don't worry on our account. We'll be going to our basement on the next street. That's where our lambkin is. We're not afraid of demons with lambkin around. Lambkin? Lambkin, says the dwarf readily. Our male lead. He'll protect us. Don't worry, we know what we're doing. Okay, I've got to go. Thank you again for rescuing us, stranger. Today you did a great service for Mendevian culture, and perhaps the culture of old Golarion. You will certainly be remembered in future eras as the one who saved the critically and publicly acclaimed Next Door Theater. Are they gonna die? Are they about to fucking die? Did they just disappear, or are they about to die?
They dare threaten me.
Well.
Just die already.
Full fever?
Pain is excruciating. Always watch your back.
Are they dead? Are they good? Okay, I guess they're fine. Man, there sure is a lot of stuff that sells for money.
Surrender or else. I will fight.
Oh, more... Oh, zombies. Yeah, that makes sense, I suppose. Oh, shit. A shadow is not good news. Me... Oh, wait. Oh, attack while flat-footed. Yeah, I know. I know what flat-footed does. Oh, a crit. And dead. Nice.
Well,
Nice, just kind of blazing through these, which is good. I know later in the game we're going to have to be using turn-based a lot. Or at least that's a good idea, too.
careful now. I think I did it.
The dug-out graves and other clues indicate the necromancer has recently conducted a ritual here. Oh.
Might be trap, might be treasure.
Oh! A throwing axe. +1 throwing axe. Okay. Oh, unidentified throwing axe. Oh yeah, just, okay. A +1. Alright, fair enough. I don't expect we're gonna get too much beyond that for a while. Nothing very crazy.
That's
Mostly
easy.
like +1s and the like. Alright. Well, I just want to be sure I didn't miss anything over here.
Precisely.
Okay, good. Oh. So sweet it is to kill. Okay, so we're gonna fuck this guy up, right? Oh. Oh.
Retreat already?
Interesting.
I'll cut you wide open. Am I at my limit? So this is how it feels.
Oh yeah, it needs more HP.
Always watch your back.
Okay.
This was simple enough.
Gray hair, ashen skin. This person fell prey to an Abasu. Oh. This demon sucks the very life essence from victims and transforms them into ghouls. Oh,
I
well,
would
least
like some time to collect myself.
Yeah. We got a bunch of healing potions. Cool. Fine. See? Camellia is definitely doing some messed up stuff.
Pretty good, aren't I?
Well, Scroll of Enlarged Versa. Not bad. Okay.
Careful now.
A short hooded figure is poking about some bodies lying in the middle of the street. The stranger drags the first body off the road, respectfully props it up against the wall, and places the corpse's hands on its chest. The figure then freezes as if hesitating, and you see him reach out with his hand towards the beautiful gold amulet hanging around the corpse's neck. He jerks his hand back, hesitates, and reaches out again. Well, look what we have here. Looting corpses, are we? What did you expect? Almost everyone is dead. The city now belongs to the demons and the vermin. Rats, crows, and creatures like this one. The stranger almost jumps out of his skin and the hood falls from his head. Under a mop of red curls, a round halfling face looks up at you. Oh, phew. I thought you were demons. Demons. Good day to you, good lady. Sela's eyebrows lift in apparent surprise. Curl, is that you? The halfling looks at Sela and smiles broadly. Oh, Lady Sela, you're alive. Goodness me, that's the second bit of good news on an otherwise lousy day. What was the first bit of good news? Stick around and see for yourself. Do you know this person, Sela? Meet Rimvi, better known as Curl. He hails from Kenabres, and he fights in the Condemned. Condemned? Is a military unit made of petty criminals. Oh, yeah, okay. He's one of a kind, a rogue with a heart of gold. Sela smiles and adds a little more seriously. Curl, it's probably none of my business, but you should ask yourself if what you were about to do is right. The halfling cheeks flushed, and he hides his hands behind his back. I just thought, oh, it doesn't matter. Can you tell me anything useful about what's going on in the city? I'm afraid not, good lady. I just left the Defender's Heart. Before that, I was holed up in there, too scared to leave. Although spending all that time under Commander Erebeth's nose sure was something. She's a strict one, phew, and when she gets angry, antsy. Don't even start. I've had enough of her breathing down my neck to last me a lifetime. So, what are you doing here, robbing corpses? No, the halfling protests. Rimvi Curl may be a rogue, but he doesn't loot corpses. I just need to get these poor lads' bodies off the road. My friends and I are on a terribly important mission, and we need to get through. Nope. He is interrupted by the sound of wheels on the paving stones. A cart drawn by a sad little horse appears from around the corner. A pretty half-elf is driving it, and the young man in knight's armor is walking alongside. Even from a distance, you can tell his tanned face and blue eyes shining brightly. Wow, I messed that one up. The halfling straightens up. See, a terribly important and very heroic mission. My friends and I are saving a beer cart from the demons. Okay. Very heroic. As he's speaking, the newcomers notice you, and the knight cries out in jubilation. Sela, I never thought I'd see you again. I thought you were headed to the main square, the center of the demon's attack. The half-elf smiles warmly at Sela. Hey, friend, glad to see you're all right. When we got separated by the crowd at the celebration, I knew right away that something was wrong. And when demons appeared all of a sudden, I realized that was the reason why I'd been so anxious. But I couldn't find you among the dead in the square, so I've kept my hopes up, and I was proved right. Sela's face lights up with joy. So, you're the other bit of good news Kroll was talking about. You and Jin are alive. Actually, by good news, I meant that we found the beer cart. Sir Elan and Jana being alive amounts to a quarter of a bit of good news. Well, maybe half. A beer cart? Aren't there more important things in the city than saving other people's property? You're absolutely right. I only agreed to help get the cart to Defender's Heart because we found it just a stone throws away. But as soon as we deliver the cart, I'll go back to searching for survivors. By the way, my name is Elan, Sir Elan of the Houndhearts. I'm glad to meet someone who survived this madness. You haven't told me how you know Sela. I'll save that story till we're all back at Defender's Heart. You're going back there, aren't you? You'll have a reason to toast the spoils. Are you aware, Sir Knight, that your friend Curl was trying to rob a corpse? Astri, is that really necessary? Curl didn't even do anything. Whatever he might have been thinking, that's between him and his conscience. What's wrong with hearing the truth? I think Jana and I have the right to know what our newfound friend is up to. Elan looked sternly at the cringing halfling. I am not your commander, Curl, and I can't punish or even condemn you. I suppose lots of people in Mendev think the war justifies anything. But think about it. That dead fellow might have a family somewhere. His property and mementos should be returned to their rightful owners. They're bound to have sentimental value. Take this cart, for example. We might take it now, but once the city is freed, the Eagle Watch and the other orders will certainly try to find the lawful owners and compensate them fairly for their losses. Enough, friend. I didn't even do anything. I was just thinking about it. And honestly, I don't think we'll even be able to gather up all the bodies and hand them over to Eagle Watch. They'll be looted anyway. Well, that will be in the conscience of the one who does it. But you're a crusader, Quirrell, even though you might not have volunteered. Those who fight against evil itself have to be better than common folk with their moral frailties. I like this guy. He's very paladin, though. I have to go. So long. We're sure to meet again, either in the city or at the Defender's Art. Sure you will. Come to the tavern. We'll celebrate the valiant rescue of this barrel together. Alright. Well, we found Jana. That's good. Yeah. Okay, that's the way out. So we should be nearing the Great Garrison, I think? Or is that a different...
I'm sure they mean us no harm, right?
Don't know about that one. We can cure disease with spells. Yeah, paladins are immune. Yep. Cool.
Punish me for I failed.
Someone ripped lumps of dead flesh. Lumps of flesh from these dead bodies.
They should have known better.
Oh, nice. Anything up here?
That's easy.
Oh, man. Okay.
This is my kind of work.
Wow, this is kind of a lame chest, okay, for such a high level luck.
Precisely.
Okay. Okay, we should heal people up again. Okay.
Always watch your back.
More dead people. These people were not killed by demons. Their mortal wounds were inflicted by ordinary weapons. Yeah, that's the neophytes we saw. Most likely. Slimy skin. Gross. Adopt? Wait, what? There's a cat? You can adopt a cat? Received item tiger. Hello? What do you mean received? Tiger! Tiger summons a pet cat. Cat sparrow and 6 provide a +2 morale bonus on perception and lore nature checks. You can get a cat! An orange cat named Tiger. That's amazing. I love it.
Don't mind me.
Okay, so who wants perception and lore checks? And nature lore. Perception +7. 1, 5, 7 on Wendoag, and lore... Sorry, was it lore nature or lore world? What was that? Lore nature. Can you choose this fur color? I'd get a gray one if I could. I don't think so. Let's see. I mean, it's named Tiger. Beautiful tiger striped orange tabby. Tiger may not be the friendliest kitten, but he'll happily curl up next to you while you sleep. Oh. I don't think you can choose this one. I'm sure that I'm almost certain that we'll get a gray kitten or something like that. Surely there's more than just the one. Okay. Okay, so lore nature 5. Is it going to be Wendoag? I think Wendoag's. It's going to be very funny. Wendoag's going to adopt a cat, being a half cat, half spider. Extremely cute. Very fitting. Yay, Wendoag.
Where
Anyway,
do you
has a
want
kitty.
me?
Fucking Kibty. I love a Kibty. A rift. Yeah, this is, yeah. This is where we fell through. Oh yeah, this is the market square where we fell through. Rip. Okay, is this house gonna be full of barbarians or whatever?
My tail is twitching. Must be a sign.
Oh.
This is my kind of work.
I love that. That's a great line, by the way. Oh, basement. Okay, loot. I journal about an experiment. Today I was able to catch a quasit. A rory beam eyewitness. It wasn't easy considering my humble physical condition. Luckily, it was a scrawny specimen, about 7 pounds, with a wingspan of about 2 1/3 feet. When it awoke, the quasit first tried to attack me and then ruined my clothes with his caustic saliva. I've begun my linguistic research. My goal is to study the language of quasits. I'm quite convinced they have their own dialect, though through understanding their speech, I will be able to understand their way of thinking and convince them to rebel against their lord's tyranny. A revolution will roll through the abyss, and the powerless will rebel against their oppressors. I'm sure that Everbloom Milani will not refuse her patronage even to such creatures as these, if they would break the chains of slavery. Unfortunately, progress is thus far insignificant. I've been able to catalog only 2 words, which I suspect mean rent and carrion. The quasit formed both words quite vividly when commenting on my person. Oh my goodness. While I was entering this record, the quasit managed to steal my watch and throw it into the chamber pot. Quite delighted about... Okay, this is... Okay, fine. Judging by his spiteful giggling, he's quite delighted about his little joke, and despite the naughty trick, I am somewhat glad. Jokes and pranks are part of cognitive communication, which I fully intend to establish with the specimen. I grow more and more convinced that I made the right choice in leaving Absalom on 4A Logos, the so-called wise house. More like narrow-minded fools stuck in the past, under the sway of their ringleader, that chatterbox, the fool of fools, Jubilos Northropple. They'll never appreciated the progressive nature of my theories. Looking at the in-game... Man, I love lore. Looking at the in-game book containing legit porn pages. I was like, do I read this all out stream? Or... Today, the experiment day 4. Today, the quasit almost bit off my nose while I fed him. In response to my shame, I beat him with a wand. Such behaviors towards a sentient being is unacceptable, and I repent deeply. I've also run out of meat. The specimen and I will have to make do with porridge soup. Day 6. It's been 3 days since the specimen switched to a vegetarian diet. At first the quasit refused to eat plant-based food, but then ate some cabbage soup and poked at the porridge with his claw. His face looked so tragic. Day 7. The specimen has completely lost all signs of aggression. At dawn I was awoken by his moaning. The quasit rolled up in a ball in the corner, whimpering. Despite his dangerous appearance, it's quite impossible not to feel compassion towards the poor creature. I had to take prompt measures and give the specimen a laxative potion. The quasit now reacts to me with confusion and fear, but at least it's not suffering anymore. His gastrointestinal tract must have reacted unhappily to the unfamiliar diet. Day 10. What a great day! The switch to a completely plant-based diet is complete. The theory that quasits can only eat meat and carrion has been disproven. My eternal opponent, Sir Jubilos, will just have to go drown himself in a river. The quasit has become peaceful and easygoing. He no longer tries to eat my boots or the feet inside them. The specimen's behavior has become gentle and friendly. He shows some interest in ball games and physical exercise. I have named him Pecker. Today, he initiated communication and attempted to explain a new word to me. By all evidence, he was making up the word during the communication process, for there has never been such a word in the quasit language. The meaning, as I understand it, is safety, comfort, and calm. I see no further need to keep Pecker on his chain. The experiment has convinced me that the vicious and evil nature attributed to quasits are acquired habits, not natural or inherent to their nature. Over these days, I really have grown fond of him, and by all evidence, Pecker likes me too. He's gotten used to napping on my knee while I'm writing my observations in my journal. Maybe someday this quasit will become my familiar. The current stage of the experiment is complete. Pecker and I are soon off to Absalom to present our findings before the professors at 4A Logos and before the professors for Logos, and I guess that's a typo, and I become a scientific sensation. On our way, we may make a small detour to Avestan so that Pecker will have a chance to better adapt to civilization. I hope the little trickster enjoys the journey. Oh. I'm guessing they never made it. School of Protection from Chaos, right? It's like the opposite in Elden Ring. You get an item, it has 2 lines, then you fill in the blanks in your mind from assumptions and previously unconnected info. Then it becomes pages and pages of lore. Interesting. It's dark in here. These fighters must have been caught off guard. They died before they could even draw their weapons. Their bodies are covered in a thin layer of ice that is slowly melting. Anyone here have light, by
Open
chance?
your heart to me.
I do things my way.
Do not fear. Do not waver.
Oh, Shadow Demon. Okay. I might want to turn base this one. You encounter the enemy Shadow Demon. This enemy is incorporeal and receives no damage from non-magical weapons. Incorporeal creatures receive half damage from magic weapons and spells. Ghost touch weapons deal them full damage, and non-magical weapons deal no damage at all. To fight this effectively, use this. Yeah, the talking weapon. And I've got... this guy's got a thing. Right? Molchev has this sword, which is magical. Oh, I've just got... so that should do something.
Stab you or zap you? Why not both?
Ouch. Ouch.
Cover me!
The spirits demand your blood.
Apparently, she's got some actual spells.
Continue fighting, everyone.
Into the fray.
Yeah.
Distract them from me.
Again.
They'll beg me to stop.
Ow. Ow.
You are today's sacrifice. Go for their hearts. I'll cut you wide open.
Okay, she has the same.
The inheritor, guide my blade.
This guy's almost dead.
Stab their backs.
There we go. And everyone get up. Okay. Where the heck is my torch? Got it? Okay. I can get rid of those torches, right? Okay.
Stupid thing.
Can we rest, please? I'm tired.
Eepy. I was always an Eepy all the time. It's called the Fair Fire and Team ability. Yeah, that's probably going to be useful. Can we rest here, actually? This might be a good idea here. Everyone's got a bed. Yeah. It's kind of cool how you just place it down. Cooking. Cooking a meal, have another ingredients and the recipe. Affects Just favorite dish. +5 movement speed bonus for a day. That seems pretty good. Party meal. +1 cooking bonus and all skill checks. And +1 hit point. I'll do the space. No. +1 bonus in all skill checks. That seems good. I guess we can't craft potions. Oh, okay. Auto assign it. Okay. Good. Okay. Can we actually even scribe a scroll? No. Okay. Well, okay. I feel when you have friends in different time zones. Yeah.
A thief once broke into our house. His hands were cut off in punishment for his audacity. And quite rightly too, I think.
Don't get your hopes up, lady. Even if they cut me hands off, I'll be picking coin pouches with me teeth.
Kind of extremely based. Bag of corruption weakened. A chance to attack is lower. Okay, cool. Oh! Day 22, month Eridus, year 4715. Sometimes a long-awaited rest does not bring the desired relief. What comes is a heavy, clinging sleep on the edge of wakefulness, where consciousness seems poised between reality and oblivion. Possible reasons for such disturbed slumber are myriad: strained nerves, perhaps, or lingering reaction to trauma. Astria emerges from the oblivion of her leaden sleep like a drowned woman, dragging herself up from the depths of a swamp. The wound on her chest is burning like someone pressed an invisible brand to it. The wound is closed again, but the blood stain on the shirt betrays his presence beneath. Oh, you got add times. Actually, before we continue then, I'm just gonna quickly hit the whisper. Just quick for ad time. Okay, we're back. Possible reasons for such disturbed sleep are myriad. Strains in her. I'll just start it. Sometimes a long-awaited rest does not bring the desired relief. What comes is a heavy, clinging sleep on the edge of wakefulness, where consciousness seems poised between reality and oblivion. The possible reasons for such disturbed slumber are myriad. Strained nerves, perhaps, or lingering reaction to trauma. Astria emerges from the oblivion of her leaden sleep like a drowned woman, dragging herself up from the depths of a swamp. The wound on her chest is burning, like someone pressed an invisible brand to it. The wound has closed again, but the bloodstain on her shirt betrays its presence beneath. There's no time to investigate the cause behind her malaise. A trying day lies ahead, but how will Astria be up for the challenge if her thoughts are so muddled and her entire body aches like after a day's toil? I can't ignore my health. Better take care of it now rather than later when it could already be too late. Yeah, probably this one. After several moments, the weariness abates, retreating to the depths of her subconscious, but leaving the path open to return the next time Astria seeks refuge in sleep. Astria recalls that she slept peacefully in the Defender's heart. Perhaps a priest can explain what has happened. It's possible to disturb dreams. Okay. Corruption nightmares. Nightmares and corruption prevent you from resting well. Corruption increases during rest at different rates in different areas. When your corruption reaches first, second, or third level, various negative effects are applied. There are 3 corruption levels in total. The higher level, the more difficult it becomes to fight your battles. Character who is assigned to protective rituals performs these rituals before the party goes to sleep, which reduces corruption gauge. You can fully remove corruption in safe places. You will discover these areas of respite as you progress through the game. In some locations, you may come across various holy artifacts. Cleansing them or interacting them will allow you to partially remove your corruption level. Okay, cool. Okay. And alrighty. So, there's still this room here. Yeah, no problem. So let's...
Pretty good, aren't I?
American hero. Thank you. Ooh, a +2 composite longbow? What the fuck? Okay, that's definitely going for Windu egg. Because what's your longbow now? Just a masterwork? Yeah, that's a huge upgrade. Good. Okay. Nice. Good job. Okay, and who has the highest knowledge arcana? 6 on Sela, okay. 5 and 10 on Ember. Okay. Ember, you get the Pipe Fox. It's actually kind of fitting for you, so.
Yes?
Alright, we all have our little pets. Okay.
Careful now.
Well, there's no closet in here, so I'm guessing they actually did make it out. Wait, Wicked Longbow. Hold on. Is it cursed? Whenever it confirms a critical hit, you must make a will save or suffer a curse. The cursed creature has a -1 penalty to will, -2 to fortitude, -3 to strength flex saves. Only remove the remove curse spell. That's insane. Hell yeah. That's very good. I'll take that, for sure. Okay. There's a couple ways to go here. Let's see. Oh! Something happened. Uh-oh. Hear me. Take heed. The hordes of the Abyss march on Kenabres. The Warstone is a target. They must not be allowed to capture it. The consequences will be disastrous. Okay. I mean, yeah. Alright.
That's easy.
Temple of Desna, okay. Oh.
Time to rob them of their treasures. I'll loot your corpse.
I'll rip you apart!
Too late for apologies. The spirits demand your blood.
Get that poker. Ah. Ouch. Oh, burning arc. That seems good. Alright. Alright, the scroll of burning arc. Waldjeff can learn the spell from it to edit the spell book. It will destroy the scroll. Arcane spellcasters prepare. Okay, yeah, I know about this. Okay, cool. So Waldjeff can learn this spell, huh? Okay. Neat. Alright, this is the edge of the map. Yeah. Anything else?
You can trust me.
Oh, some dead people here.
Save the last one for me.
Ah! Bow. This is level 7.
Time to share your treasures.
Okay, sneak attack. Nice. What's it got? DR 10. Yeah, pretty much like every demon. DR 10.
No match for me.
Okay. Swipe.
No glory without risk.
This is my chance to run. A terrible mistake.
Okay, it's got 3 attacks. That's fun.
You are today's sacrifice!
Thank you, looking thing. Alright, burning hands. All creatures in 15-foot cone. Well, slumber. That's good.
Go.
That's not great. Alright. Alright, well, if you still got a sneak attack on this
Cover
guy.
me, all right?
Precision
They'll
shot.
beg me to stop.
That'll do it. And Astria, come up.
I always have the
No
upper
reason
hand.
to pause.
Hesitation is a waste of time.
Did I get 1 HP from that? I did. Cringe.
Rely on me.
Okay. What does this guy have? A short spear. A cold iron short spear +1. Okay. Well, it's money. It's mostly going to be a lot of money. I don't really feel like a lot of these people need upgrades quite yet. Cold iron's going to be really useful for all the like tiny demons that have DR 10 to fucking anything that's not cold iron or good alliance stuff. I think since we're not going to have a line weapon communal, that's probably cold iron's going to be our main source for that sort of thing. So lots of links just around. Gotta get all the loot. All the money. Oh shit, there's a guy. Count Arenday's servant. Thank the gods, I found someone who wasn't fleeing in a panic. Are you crusaders? Mercenaries? The comely half-elf is so frightened he can barely get the words out. I am a servant of Count Darian Cale Navis Arenday. My lord's mansion is under attack by demons. The entire city is. The master himself and all his guests are trapped inside, and the house guards are nowhere to be found. I managed to escape through a servant's passage to look for help. Will you help me? The mansion's only stone throws away, at the next street over. He meets your gaze with bleeding eyes. Count Arende. I've seen him a few times before, from afar. He looks highly audacious. I confess that he did capture my attention, but that's neither here nor there. We should help him. The gratitude of a rich and influential man can only benefit us. You have heard about the Arende family before. This wealthy and noble Mendevian dynasty was almost wiped out by demons more than 10 years ago. The last surviving member of the family, the young Count Darian, has an infamous reputation. He's well known for being a rake and a rogue. Misfortune continues to dog the house of Arende, I see. The servant cringes. You're telling me? Everyone tried to talk me out of taking up the position, saying I can't have just been bad luck that brought tragedy down on the family and almost killed off the line. But I reasoned that since my master was the only one to survive that calamity, he must be blessed by fate and the powers of good. The pay was nothing to sniff at either. The servant cast his eyes around the street. I should have listened to people smarter than me and gone to work somewhere else, preferably far away from Kenabres. Tell me more what happened. I'll tell you what I can. I was working from dusk till dawn and back to dusk again, serving guests at the Count's banquet. When the other servants came to relieve me at my post, I went to sleep. Next thing I know, I wake up and there's demons inside the mansion. I couldn't even reach the Count. The monsters had blocked the way. The Count's banquet was still going on. He and his guests were in the great hall, and as far as I could tell, the door to the room was sealed and the demons couldn't get in. I'm begging you, hurry. The mansion's doors are surely built. The demons will have to work hard to get past them, so you still have time to rescue the people inside. What will I get if I help this Count of yours? Demanding a reward for fighting demons? That is dishonorable. Foolish tools. The demons are the enemy of each and every one of us. Today we selflessly help someone to thrash demons. Tomorrow someone else will help us. Alright, I'll help. Where's your master's house? I wasn't sure that they didn't really have any strings, so I wasn't sure if I'd get judged for that one. It's not fair at all. You're better off entering the next street over through the passage you used to get out. Help, I'm begging you. I hate to think what the Count will do to me if I don't bring back help. Okay.
Precisely.
So this just takes us straight out there? Pitaxian wine cellar. Okay, so where's the Count Arende party house? So is this my alignment right now? Okay. Hmm. I mean, the Arende party house is pretty close. I think we should continue checking out this place, though. Probably gonna wrap up here a little bit.
Always
keep it-
watch your back.
Wait, what the fuck? Oh, we're back. Okay, wait. I was like, where are we? Okay. Hello. Watch it. What are you goons doing? You'll bloody crush me. A young tiefling lies trapped in a collapsed section of tunnel. Oh, the two tieflings scramble around, trying in vain to free him from the rubble. Quit whining. Hey, alarm! Someone's coming! Maybe she'll help us? Wise up, would you, before you get us killed? Let's make a run for it while we still can. No, come on! Don't leave me, I'll die here! Like a crushed louse, Windbag wrinkles his nose. Let us leave this place, mistress. This pathetic creature's not even worth spitting on. Hey, guys, I see you're a bit of a jam. Get a load of this slot, and no escort neither. Well, Jeff, you little shit, how you're not dead yet? Who's that with you? They're great friends of mine, great guys. Woljeff turns to you and out of the corner of his mouth says, Listen, do me a solid, help them drag his sorry carcass free. They'll repay you, cross my heart. I'll help you pull him out from under the rubble. Yeah. Easily kill the rubble and free the trapped tiefling. Phew, I'm alive. No one went peace, give or take. Thank you, I'll remember your kindness for the rest of my life. The free tiefling turns to his companions. And you two clowns, I don't want to hear a word out of you. Get into the tunnel now. One trip, just to the Great Garrison and back. Don't be a coward, it's not going to collapse. Go, or else we all came this way for nothing. That ended well, didn't it? Wished. Not now, talk later. The tiefling eyes you and elbows his channel companion in the ribs, causing him to double over in pain. Sounds very suspicious to me. Come clean, who are you? All right. Don't hurt us. People call us the Thieflings. We kinda skirt around the edges of the law. That's how we make our living. Say some tyrant bans books that show stuff you don't like, or fancy Keonan, homeland of the elven race in Galarian. Wine he don't drink. Is it wrong if we step in to fill the gap in the market? If there's demand for it, I mean, someone's gonna sell it. Don't go thinking we're gangsters or anything. Our only concern is making the lives of the citizens a little easier. For some coin. People in the city can't even breathe without breaking some stupid regulation or restriction. Take this tunnel that collapsed on the top of our friend, for instance. It leads straight to the garrison. Thanks to it, any soldier whose throat's feeling a little dry or who's needing some nighttime reading material, we can get all the things for him that his heartless superiors refuse to. We're providing a public service. I helped you, now you can help me and Commander Tirabadi to save Kenabres. The militia needs people with various skills, even ones as unusual as yours. You what? Are you blind or something? The tiefling points at his horns and tail. Know what people call us? Arilu's spawn. That's one of the nicer nicknames. Crusaders and tieflings don't mix. We'll be torched on sight. Whoa, Tirabadi? Erebeth Tirabadi? From the Eagle Watch? Lads, we have to help her. She's one of the only big shots in this town that actually treat us with any decency. Why should we risk our necks for the Crusaders? Because Erebeth risked her necks for ours. She saved me from that creep hall run. Yanked me straight out of his torture chamber. Only worthless toe rag would refuse to help her out after that. Nah, I'm not listening to any more of this. The tiefling makes a show of covering his ears. You do what you want. I'm heading for the River Kingdoms. Go on then. I'm going with the Crusaders, and I'm going to round up the others to help. We made some good money in the city. It'd be a shame to surrender a meal ticket to the demons, but enough yammering. So long. See? We love it. We love to see them. Tieflings have joined the Crusaders. Hell yeah. Okay. Well, I guess that tunnel's not usable anymore for the Great Garrison. Oh, okay, it's just a guy.
You can handle them, right?
I'm sorry I have to do this.
I'm not. Nice. What's this? Despite all the city's troubles, the statue of Iomedes towers proudly over the street.
Careful now.
True.
I'll bathe in your blood.
Oh, shit. Rat swarms. Okay. Nice. Fucking rat swarms. There we go. Jesus, there's still a lot of map to cover here. I'm assuming this is the Temple of Iomedes. Oh, and the doors are locked in, so I guess we can't go in.
That's easy.
Nothing else of note over here.
I'll tear your throat
Oh, there's
out.
another rat swarm. Whoops. There.
Precisely.
People were not killed by demons. Okay. Again? So many pets following this.
A trap. It might be a trap.
Oh, yeah, that's good.
You'll make a fine trophy.
Your death awaits.
Nice. Clear out the square here. Yeah, this is totally a good idea to pick up. Midnight Bolt. The owner of this bolt can shoot it to deal 50 points of damage that can't be ignored or reduced. This bolt cannot miss. What? Okay. Definitely saving after picking something like that up. What the fuck is this? Oh! The demon invasion transformed all of Kenabres into one great battlefield, but nowhere in the city suffered as much as this square. Yeah, kinda pogged out? Yeah, very much pogged out. This place saw a clash of titans, the demon lord Dascari, leading his hordes from the abyss, and the dragon, Terendelev, the mightiest of the city's defenders, and one of the first to fall. The scene of destruction leaves no doubt as to the battle's outcome. A skilled scout could recreate the course of the battle moment by moment simply by looking at the ruins. From the chimneys torn down by powerful wings in a sharp dive, to the bloody tracks left behind when the dragon dragged away the noble reptile's broken body. Dragged away the noble reptile's broken body. But it is no hypothetical scout gazing upon the ruins. It is Astria, and she is not alone. The shadow of a strange, barely perceptible presence lingers over this place, like a gaze untethered from any observer. That this mysterious force unknown to mortal kind silently assesses, judges, and seeks a better way. In an instant, Astria is vested with this power, and looks at the world with its eyes. The past, present, and future stand before her as a unified whole, an unmoving, multifaceted crystal that would be beautiful were it not for its fractures, blemishes, and flecks marring its splendor. What present does she see? Ruins, blood, corpses. None of this perturbs the Aeon's dispassionate gaze. The faceless caretakers of reality toil without end, silently struggling to preserve the tenuous balance upon all existence depends. The living are alive. The dead will be judged by Pharasma. All is as should be. But the demons circling in the sky or prowling through the streets create a jarring juxtaposition, like splashes of blood-red ink on a restrained pencil sketch. They should not be here. The world of mortals is for mortals. The demon's place is in the demon world. How sublime the world would be if everything in it knew its place. But even the demons aren't as abhorrent as the sharp-edged, unassuming crystal languishing in the air among the bricks and smashed cobblestones. No mortal would notice it, but to the Aeon's eyes, its mere existence is an outrage against universal laws. If the Aeon still existed, they would not stop until the crystal was unmade. But the Aeon is gone, and only their gaze remains. Astria picks the crystal up out of the dirt and stows it in her pocket. She is mortal, which means she has the power to decide what to do with it. What past does she see? In the past exist the ones who wielded this gaze in life, although the one and life are in opposite turns for eons. The supernatural embodiments of cosmic balance. Rather than who or what, a better word for these entities is how. This aeon appeared from outside this world, from the great beyond, a term that encompasses the planes of existence that make up the known multiverse. These realities beyond our reality are the domains of gods, and home to non-godly powers fit for worship, planar dragons, and entirely alien races. From the great beyond, to put an end to the intermingling of the planes and destroy the world wound, the chasm disrupting the order of the multiverse. Alas, the visitor from beyond proved too weak for the battle they came to fight. They even failed to finish casting the spell that would have sent the Scary back to the Abyss. With one swing of his scythe, the Demon Lord cut the Aeon down. What future does she see? Good and evil, chaos and order. Everything is in its lawful place in the multiverse and no longer trespassing where it does not belong. Nothing is disrupting the smooth and steady current of the river of souls from life into death and back to life again. The reality, rid of its flaws, is not perfect, and the Aeons withdraw to eternally admire its beauty, which will never be threatened again. After allowing the heroine to view the world through their eyes, the little that remained of the destroyed Aeon, is killed even appropriate here for an entity that is so removed from life and death as we understand them? Used up its last vestiges of energy. Now they are ready to disperse into nothingness, unless someone decides to preserve the Aeon within themselves. Will the heroine take on this power, so that she may look again at the world through another's eyes, or will she allow it to vanish? Retain the Aeon's power within yourself? Sure. So what that does. The spirit of the Aeon dwells out of sight, deep in Astria's soul, like a pair of magical spectacles stowed away until the moment where a heroine once again needs to look at the world through another's eyes. Interesting. It's hard to believe that the place recently held a bustling and festive market.
I found something.
Oh, more lockpicks. Good. Judging by the size of the bloodstain, the body of something truly enormous was dragged over these stones. Cherendelev, most likely. Okay, and we're back. So we've just got these areas to check out still. Oops, sorry. Let's see what's going on over here. There's probably going to be a couple more fights. Oh. My beloved brother. I admire your zeal, of course, but would you not agree this is hardly the time to be standing guard over a hole that no one will ever emerge from? Or perhaps you're concerned that someone will decide to go for a nighttime stroll and accidentally fall into it? Such foresight is laudable, but do you really need so many soldiers for such a task? Can't your warriors be put to better use, for instance, fighting demons or clearing rubble, while the people trapped beneath it might still be alive? The face of this golden curled Asimar is beautiful, even by the standards of his kind, in whose veins run the blood of angels. His melodious voice sounds cheerful, but bitter reproach simmers in his gaze. Don't you dare call me brother, heretic! The signs of recent hard fighting are obvious in this stern old man. His armor is dented and covered in blood, and his unnatural pallor suggests something more dangerous than wounds inflicted by claws and fangs. Nevertheless, his gaze is stony, and his voice, accustomed to breaking orders, is harsh and clipped. How dare you accuse me of doing nothing to protect the city, especially now when followers of your temple were caught committing treason? In my mind, you are no different than the demon worshippers, those miscreants, those beasts that are digging under the city walls. Everyone knows, my dearest prelate, that in your zealous pursuit of order in the city, you have long since forgotten how to tell friend from foe and good from evil. That's what happened with my adepts, whose act of treason was a genuine attempt to save the city. And yet again, I am forced to repeat myself. While we are wasting time in pointless quarrels, people are dying under the rubble in our city. People whom we could have saved if only you had set your soldiers to the task and not kept them here, surrounding a useless and utterly harmless hole in the ground. Harmless? Well, if it's on your say-so, then that must mean there's someone down there. Your associates, no doubt. And they were just waiting for us to abandon our post before they slink out and try again to... The old man notices your approach. And you. I remember you. You appeared in my city the day the demons attacked and Terendelev died. What are you doing here? Answer at once, or I'll have you strung up by your ankles before you know it. Don't think the demons have wounded me. I still have enough strength to take on 100 of your sort. What is this hideous creature? Ulrun peers at Wendoeg with suspicion. The huntress shoots him an icy gaze. We call ourselves the Neathers. Our forebears bore the brunt of the demon's first strike. In thanks for their sacrifice, you sent them into the catacombs. But now that the demons are mauling in the streets, you need allies. Even hideous ones like us. Wendoeg pointedly spits on the floor. Mongrels? Descendants of the Crusaders? Feral specimen, no doubt. You obviously know human speech. Surprisingly well, in fact. All right, let's be off with you. The prelate looks at you. If she causes any trouble, I shall hold you responsible. Come to think of it, you still haven't told me who you are. I'm a crusader. I'm fighting to liberate Kenabres from the demons. A crusader, you say? I'll be looking into that. You obviously don't know to whom you are speaking. Let me try again. You obviously don't know to whom you are speaking. I'm the one who decides who's a crusader and who's a traitor in the city. Horum Chapok, prelate of Kenabres by the grace of Her Majesty Queen Galfrey, and the city's defender against threats from within and without. And as we can see, you've done a sterling job protecting the city. The golden-curled Aasimar flashes a flinty smile. I am Ramian of Edme, prior of the Temple of Desna, which, alas, currently lies in ruins. Wise Holrun here believes it is vital to guard this hole in the ground from which he is certain demons will emerge at any moment. I have been trying to convince him that the city has far more urgent matters to deal with. For instance, rescuing those currently dying under the rubble. Excuse me. I'm gonna pause for just a quick minute. Gotta get some water. For ad, real quick. Good. Okay, back in about 15 seconds. Okay, back. I paused for you ad people. You know what? There may be, in fact, one matter that is more important than guarding this hole. I've put it off and I've put it off, and look where it's led us. I should have had... Got it. I should have had you hung from the gates back when you were dared to defend your gang of delinquent, demon collaborators. If the Sarkorians had hanged Arilu Vorlesh while they had the chance, there would have never even been a war. I won't repeat their mistake, and I won't hesitate any longer. Soldiers, seize this scum. Prelate, see reason. These are frightening times, but threaten to hang someone without trial. That is unworthy of a servant of Iomade. The old man fixes his eyes on Sela. Lest you forget, girl, we may serve the same goddess, but you are not an inquisitor. Don't question the way I choose to serve Iomade, and I won't question yours. What precisely are you accusing Ramian of, Inquisitor? I'm definitely going to go Angel here. Behold, Inquisitor, I bear the gift of an angel who died in the caves below Kenabres. I am no enemy of yours. The old man frowns and whispers something. A prayer or a spell? IRL denominations in action. So fucking true. It's like that joke where it's like, "Are you which church which Adventist are you?" "Oh, I'm Seventh-day Adventist." "Oh, do you?" "I believe everything you believe, but our God, but I believe that God rests on Saturday, not Sunday." Dead right there on the spot. Yeah, no true Scotsman. Not quite. It's similar though. Yeah. The old man frowns and whispers something, a prayer or a spell. With each word, his face relaxes. "You are telling the truth. Lead in your hand was wrought by the power of heaven. I will keep an open mind with regard to you, stranger. And later, under less fractious circumstances, I would like to ask you about how you came to receive this gift. But that can wait. Now I must deal with this filth once and for all. What precisely are you accusing Ramian of, Inquisitor?" "Treason. Not long before the city was attacked, several followers from his temple tried to secretly access the Wardstone and perform an unknown ritual over it." Oren is trembling with fury. "The Wardstone of Kenabres, the gift from Iomedae, the bringer of light, wrought by the hands of her herald, the first in a chain. And followers of that crazy runt of a goddess try to meddle with it using their magic after hearing a voice in their dreams. My soldiers almost had them caught when Ramian got in the way, allowing the traitors to go to ground. I made a mistake. I didn't have him locked in a cell and interrogated to within an inch of his life. And now the city lies in ruins. It's time to rectify that mistake. I told you before, and I'll tell you again. My people foresaw the attack on the city. They knew the Wardstone already carried the seed of corruption within itself, and they were simply trying to heal it. I've heard similar claims before. Now, where was it? Ah, yes, from Staunton Vane, the traitor who brought down Dresden. The lessons of the past have taught us a great deal, and that's why I never believed you or your mob's lies, even for a second, and I was right." I would generally be lawful, but I think this is the time to do a little chaotic action, or say nothing. Because I don't want it. I don't want to kill him. I know that that's a lawful thing to do, but the law isn't always what's right. I can't believe there's not a good option for like stopping him. I mean, this guy's clearly had a lot of issues. Yeah. I think I'm just gonna do this. I see that you're no paladin of the church, but for the people. Yeah, exactly. Yasimar holds up his hands in a placating gesture. Stop! You are the defenders of what remains of Kenabres. Can't you think of anything better to do than beat each other's throats in the ruins of the city? Ramian looks at the prelate. You're a fool, Goran. You're a zealot and a murderer, but you're a fool first and foremost. I told you the Wardstone was weakened. You wouldn't listen. I warned you the city was going to be attacked. You shooed me away. The truth is that my young adepts were trying to save the Wardstone, and you stopped them. Of course, those truly responsible for this tragedy are the demons, but you have done nothing to prevent it. And now you would still rather kill an innocent person and perish yourself than admit you are wrong. As always, with a wave of his wand, the Aasimar vanishes. He fled, the heretic. He's no doubt expecting me to rush up in pursuit. That won't work on me. What about you? If you truly have been marked out for a gift from heaven, this is your chance to save the city. Go and bring back that filthy traitor. I am almost certain that he and his cronies were helping the demons, either knowingly or unknowingly. Their attempt to bewitch the Wardstone is clear of proof. Ramian must be captured. Why are you obsessed with finding enemies everywhere you look? Why? Why? You must not be from these parts. You wouldn't have asked such a question. I look for enemies anywhere because our enemies are everywhere. Who are we at war with? Demons. Demons and cultists. They are masters of deception. They worm their way into your favor and masquerade in all manner of false disguises. Do you think Dresden was taken by force? No, by trickery. Were not for me, Kenabres would have gone the same way long ago, captured out from under our noses. Now listen to what I'm about to tell you. This was a long time ago. I was very young then, and I had just joined the Crusade. Back then, Kenabres didn't have a garrison as much as a public thoroughfare. Anyone who wanted could just stroll into the city. One day at dawn, a group of refugees came out to the city gates, bold as brass. The guards let them in, and why not? For no one was ever turned away. 'Twas no matter. Everyone was welcome in our city. If you came from Mendev, or if you hauled yourself here from across the seas, the Crusade accepted all and sundry. But on this occasion, we paid dearly for our laxity. Just as soon as those innocent lambs entered the city, they transformed into demons and rushed towards the Warstone, slaughtering everyone who tried to stop them. 62 people died in less than a minute. The demons used their mutilated corpses to desecrate the obelisk. None of them dared to go near it. The light of the goddess burned them all, so they drew the blood from afar, splattering the Warstone from every direction. And the lead demon, an eyeless beast, Manago is her name, jeered and gloated, saying we mortals had been saving ducks. And the creature was right, too. We let our guard down and we got what we deserved. That bloodbath came to be known as the Red Morning Massacre, and it was burned into the townsfolk's memories. Ever since then, Kenabres has adopted different practices. Heretics, cultists, spies, all the rabble who coveted Arilo's glory, we drove them all out of the city. Yes, the solution to completely free entry is rolling everything off completely with no filters. Yeah, seriously. Like, this is the opposite direction. Like, this is just... You're like a metronome going from two extremes. We haven't had any trouble here since. Many have come here. Even the Balor... I'm going to try it. Kora Mizda. And they have opened sent straight back to where they came from, or else they were killed for their trouble. You see, Daskari himself had to crawl out of the abyss and come here. The goddess cursed him in order to break through our defenses. And what did he do? He left again. We're still fighting. Now that is what vigilance and discipline can do. I see you suffered greatly in battle. Nonsense. I had to deal with the blood of a Nabusis. It was nothing. I've taken on worse enemies with the goddess's help. Nabusus, also known as death demons, have the ability to drain their victim's life force. Judging by Halron's pallor, he has lost a significant amount of his energy. The Inquisitor can bluster as much as he wants, but right now he's far from the peak of his abilities. Nabusis, this prelate is mighty sure enough, but a strong predator is tired and spent after defeating a rival. He has become tempting prey for smaller hunters. But smaller predators, in turn, should ensure that they do not choose a target that is far superior to them. Weakness can be deceiving. What would a city girl know about wild predators? I was educated at home. My studies were most rigorous. Ramian really warned you about the attack? Those quaint Desnans were always bursting into my study with their nonchalant prophecies that came to them in their dreams. I won't lie, sometimes what they said did come to pass, but can we really rely on the woolly dreams of heretics over the cold hard facts of intelligence reports? Plenty of demons could have easily fooled them and whispered treasonous plans in their dreams, and these lunatics would have been too happy to listen. Only been too happy to listen. Jesus! What could possibly be out there, guys? Demons. Hey, Inquisitor, let me pour you a glass of milk. Did demons tell you to do that? I'm not going to accept a drink from you. Quick, guards, arrest this man. Or woman. Demons. There's demons everywhere. I don't listen to your heretical visions. I listen to my allies' prophecies. Yeah. This time, Mr. Krollsforbrains came to me and declared that demons were about to attack the city and that the Warstone power was diminished by some kind of contamination or taint. Iomade forgive me for even repeating the words. After uttering such blasphemy, he should have been locked up along with his followers and interrogated. But instead, I simply increased the surveillance on him. And what next? My people caught them red-handed, trying to attack the Warstone with unknown magic. And now 3 days later, the demons attacked the city. There's an obvious connection here between these events. Whether deliberately or under demonic influence, the Desmond played right into the hands of the Scari's hordes, and they almost left the city completely defenseless. Ramian covered for his people the whole time and helped them escape my guards. After that, what else can he be but a traitor and a heretic? Jesus. There's nothing dangerous in this hole. You have no reason to guard it. You told me yourself that you received a light-bringing gift from an angel who perished in the caves below our feet. It is no secret that these passages are teeming with dangerous creatures that could kill anyone, even a warrior of heaven. Demons and demonic offspring love roaming about underground. That's why I will keep keeping an eye on this hole. If the beasts decide to attack from here, we'll be ready for them. We're going to find Ramian. How should I know? The weasel can't have gone far. He turned invisible. He's probably hunkered down in some hole like the treatiest little rat he is. And he'll be sitting, trembling and waiting until he's dragged out of there. With the prelate after you, that seems the only sensible thing to do. It's what I'd do. I have to go. Go on then if you have to. It would be good if you could return with the head of that scum. Ember peers intently at Holrun. I remember you. When Father and I arrived in the city, you met us. What is this gibberish? As if I have nothing better to do than arrange meetings with vagrants. But it's true. You and other knights tied us to stakes and started lighting the bonfires. What the fuck? Father died, and then one of your knights changed his mind and pulled me from the flames. But then he died too. Don't you remember? What is, What's going on with Ember here, guys? If you were burned, then it was with good reason. You say some traitor helped you escape from the fire? That is a crime in itself, which means you must have been evading justice. Which means you have been evading justice all these years. If it weren't for the invasion, I would review your case and see your sentence was finally fulfilled. You're lucky that we have more important matters to deal with right now. He didn't look the way he does, all wrinkled and gray. He was young, with a big mustache. Ember smiles broadly and draws a large bushy mustache in the air with her finger. He probably forgot all about me. It was a long time ago. But I do want to say one thing. I'm not cross with him. This knight is a true hero. He just really, really wanted to protect the city. Only he got mixed up about who was good and who was evil. Hold on, you sent an innocent child to be burned at the stake? Don't you want to ask for forgiveness? Pah. Hardly. Anyone can look innocent. How did this girl manage to survive the fire? And what about that crow that's always flying around her? I'd advise you take a closer look at this innocent little lamb of yours. If you ask me, she looks highly suspicious indeed. You forgive him after what he did to you? He thought he was doing what was right. How do you know? Maybe you've done something thinking it was a good thing, but you were really doing a bad thing that hurt someone. But what if I've done the same thing? You can't get angry at people for making mistakes when you might be no better than them. Jesus Christ, is this person literally an angel? Is that what's going on with Ember? He's like Abelard and Rogue Trader? Ah, I haven't tried it out. I do really want to kill him. I'm not going to tell Ember to stop talking nonsense, but... Let's go, Ember. Yes, let's go. Bye-bye, kind knight. She waves to Holron with a carefree smile. Holron grimaces and turns away. Wow, what a fucking asshole. I think...
I won't
Oh,
let
shit.
you hurt my friends.
Venus giant centipedes. Are you alright there, Seth? Oh, whoa, oh my gosh, another book. Okay, I can't... I'm starting to run out of steam here. So I'm not going to read a whole book right now, but...
We will win
This is my
war.
kind of work. This is my kind of work.
I'm surprised I'm still awake, but I'm glad Solace is here. What are you... It's just spamming with the chat. Okay.
I will fight.
Oh, shit.
I'll
Venus giant fly.
rip you apart.
Why are there so many flies and centipedes here, dog? Nice miss, idiots. Getting blown up with... Jesus Christ. Imagine having a centipede OC named Centipeder.
Stab their backs.
Surrender or else.
Oops. Centipeder. Interesting. Anyway... Whew. Okay. Yeah, there's still this whole section here. Okay, yeah, we've been through here. Is there a way to drop down from here? There's a whole area over here, but I'm not sure that we're able to cross it. Oh, I think here. Yeah, over here. We're way over encumbered too. I wish there was a trader here. Ah, oh, loot too. Damn it. It's okay. I need the loot. I need the loot real bad.
Careful now.
Pretty good, aren't I?
Oh, okay. Nice. Sling staff. Crazy. And more loot.
That's easy.
Loot! I'll cheer you on from
Go for their
over there.
hearts!
Ah. So much money. Doing fine. Why did it give me those first tutorial problems? Oh, diamond dust. That's a component. For, I think, Revivify or whatever? I'm not sure if Pathfinder has a different name for it.
Stab or
They
zap you?
dare
Why not
threaten
both?
me.
Pain is excruciating. So this is how it goes.
I need a moment to recall a terrible mistake.
Uh-oh.
This will leave a bruise. Just sit here. Don't worry about it.
It's all your fault.
No match for me.
Okay, hold on.
I'll rip you apart. They'll beg me to stop.
Too late for apologies.
No match for me. Why am I so weak?
I'll hit you.
No, you won't, apparently. Ray of Frost. No. Oh my god.
Only
Dude.
death can stop me.
Okay, I think this is when we're probably going to want to use something like Slumber. Rats. I don't know. Because one of these times is going to hit with that.
I'll rip you apart! They'll beg me to stop.
Okay. That was good. Hit.
You won't stop us.
Come on. As long as we can get a hit off on this guy, he's only got 2 HP left.
No match for me.
Okay. Damn. Increase in scream does how much damage? Days forward round, 1d6 points. To caster levels. So, okay, this could work. Yes! Good. Okay. Done. Oh, that is not what I meant to do. Nice. Okay, everyone has crippling wounds now. Fun. But we did it.
They'll beg me to stop.
Scroll of Expeditious Retreat. Hey, mongrels! Oh my god, a lot of them. Hello. Just in case this turns violent for some reason, I'm just gonna go ahead and say. If the young mongrel looks around in every direction but up, maybe we should go back? This place isn't for us. It's too open. The enemy could come from anywhere. And the air is weird. Why does it keep moving so fast? And the mongrel stares straight ahead, gripping his blade in a trembling fist. No, not one step back. This is our test. Don't look at anything but the target. Winox sneers at the mongrels. Pathetic. You're not ready to face real battle. We'll see what's left of you afterwards. What are you doing here? The young man turns to you. He has one healthy eye and a lumpy growth where the second should be. It's you! It's thanks to you that we made it to the surface to fight the demons. The shield mace fell, but Sewell sold everything down. He's an old man. He's afraid of everything, but we can't sit in the dark like root vegetables while big things are happening up above. We tried to follow you through the shield maze. We emerged into some kind of fortress, but there were too many demons there. Then we dug another passage into the city. It took days, but we did it. We're ready to fight. Right now, we need everyone who can hold a weapon. I have a plan. Go back below ground and wait till the shield maze exit. We'll get the beasts at both ends. Go back? Well, if you're sure, of course we'll go. I mean, an ambush. Good idea. Yes, I understand. We'll attack from below as soon as we hear the fighting start. We should have let Savamelech finish what he started. Then they would be a force to be reckoned with. Right now, they're just a gang of cocky kids. We are the Crusaders of the Underground. We will fight like our forebears did. Okay.
Precisely.
Okay. Well. Okay. We're so close to beating this. About heal. This looks like it could be a big encounter. Where's that wand? Wands. Okay. Oh, what the fuck is that?
They are the darkness.
Flat-footed flesh worm.
Distract them from me.
Plus 2 armor bonus. As a swift action can absorb flash to heal. Oh, that's nasty. Oh, okay. It can do mass light wounds, huh? Mass inflicts light wounds. Okay. That's not particularly great. What you got? You got any area effect spells such as fatigue, resistance, rare frost? Rare frost might be it. An outsider, I guess it doesn't count as an undead. Oh, okay. That fucking sucks. Okay. Yeah, I know what a saving throw is. Okay. We need to get out of range of this. So I think we need to spread out here.
The light, take you.
Oh, just spell resistance. Okay. And large Astria. Nice. Can we do a charge here? No, I can't do a charge. Okay. Okay, Wolja.
Time to share your treasures. Ta!
No.
No match for me.
Into the fray.
Okay. Damn it. Something I would sleep with. Just barely made it safe. Yeah, both up.
I'll loot your corpse.
Cover me, all right? I'm not nearly rich enough.
They'll beg me to stop.
Okay. So
The inheritor, guide my blade.
damn it. Keep making all those saves, dude. That's unfair. Okay.
I'll cut you wide open.
Your death awaits.
Come on. Come on, dude.
Stab yours,
Alright,
ass
sneak
yours.
attack.
Why not both?
Thank you. Good gracious. Alright, please. Okay, good lord. Alright, those, yeah, I'm glad I used my stuff on that because, yeah, that could have been nasty. I mean, they were nasty already, but it could have been nastier.
Always watch your back.
I don't know how many you know, encounters Pathfinder recommends between each rest, but damn. So, Speaking of, kind of, Astria, give me your shield back, please. Did I not have a better shield, or was it just this shield? The heavy shields. Okay. Oh, half play +1. Yeah, I'll do that. Oh, yeah, bumper decks up, right. Forgetting about that. Yeah. Bumper decks up 1 point and a bucker close mouth 1 point. Okay, cool. Club with nails. What do we got here? +1 club has nails that deal additional 1d3 piercing damage. Okay, cool. I'm gonna stick with that. This one is just the cold iron rapier, so I might need to find something better. Can you use? Is this a light weapon? Enhancement +1, super proficiency. Yeah, I don't think so. And this short spear is probably not either. Rats. Throwing axes into either. Rats. Scroll of sleep. Okay. Alright, let's check out this house. You have half plane and seal it, limits from dexterity bonus to AC 0. Without this, max dex bonus is a limitation on the bonus and AC creature gets from there. Okay, limitation depends. Tower shields also important.
Careful now.
I'm sure they mean us no harm, right?
It's just a dredge. I think we can take
Spirits
these guys
demand
on.
your blood.
Okay, no.
This is how it feels.
I'm all right.
Relatively Zillion would make it real, but they work in the DMV. Okay.
Distract them for me.
Can they do it again? Oh, son of a.
I'll rip you apart!
Did I mess up again? I'm done with you.
Good. Good.
Time to share your treasures. Tactical retreat.
I'll just sit here. Don't worry about me.
Having someone who can fireball on this is
Match for
mean.
me.
Honestly, yeah, it's got 5
Surrender, or
HP.
else.
Okay. That was rude.
What do we have here?
And there's a trap here.
My tail is restless. This is my kind of work.
Who sets up a trap in front of the fucking burning thing? Oh. Someone who apparently doesn't want us to touch that holy symbol. Orchid, the signet of House Vespertilio. Remove this token to get a +5 circumstance bonus to chosen skill text for 1 hour. Okay. Crazy. Oh my god, okay. It's a letter. Sick. Okay. Oh wow. Okay. Alright, there's still some to go till Grey Garrison, it looks like. But I think that we're now at a good enough stopping point for the night. Because that was almost as long as, that was half the length of my full streams. This was 6 hours of streaming. Cool. Alright, I think I'm gonna have to call it there, because I'm getting eepy now. And good way to unwind a little bit, even though I almost died twice. Sure it's fine. Sure it's fine. Anyway, thanks you all for watching. Joining me for tonight's stream. Thanks Sauce and Mercy and all of you for playing and Hunt earlier. Tomorrow we might actually do it's real Eep hours. Very true. Tomorrow I think we might do another one, another little bit of Pathfinder, or we might do some Unchained together with the crew, depending on how people are feeling. I know that Sky and Moon were both kind of a little sick earlier, so Sky appears to be very sick, so hopefully he feels better. To the rest of you, stay safe, wash your hands, you know, stay away from other sick people. I hope you all don't get sick, and take it easy. Weekend starts tomorrow, so hope you all are going to enjoy that, and hope to see you in the stream as well. Anyway, with all that being said, thanks again for joining me. Thanks again for watching. Remember that if you want to keep up with streams, best way to do that is following on Twitch or joining the Discord. I post every time I stream in the Discord, and on Twitter when we have, you know, the ability to. But anyway, thanks everyone for joining. I will talk to you all later, and have a good night, everybody. Bye-bye.